Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross stitch.
One stitch at a time. Today's Monday, August 12th. Happy Monday. Horrible Monday. Is that better?
No. I was just being a goofball. They started like a Monday. Got pretty good by the end of it, though.
That's good. We hope you all had a wonderful week last week. It was a busy week last week.
Fun, though.
Yeah, we had fun. Visited with family. I had a couple stitching days. Oh, I forgot something over yonder, but I'll grab it in a minute. Did some fun stuff at EGA. We did natural dyeing, fabric dyeing at EGA. That was fun. I forgot it, so I'll grab it in a minute here and show you. But it was fun. Hopefully you all had a wonderful week. Nothing too exciting to write home about, though. What?
We'll get to it when we get to whips.
Yes. So, well, why don't we jump into the commenters? Since we don't really have anything stitchy related to chit-chat about.
Lynn, Sarah, Teresa, and Tamara, thank you for commenting.
Thank you for commenting. And the overall agreement was, I deserve no punishment for changing my mind with doing the whips I wanted to last week. And that it's mean to suggest I get punished.
I did say I was going to be a goober about it. Jeez.
So there you go.
No, I guess I'm just mean. I'm also crazy.
Yes. Well, why don't you show us your whips?
Laura started expanding our farm, I guess you could call it, to include paper crafting, and then I fell down a rabbit hole.
Our farm grows more than cross-stitch now.
I fell down a rabbit hole.
Please explain to the people what those are, because I'm sure
I'm
that
going to. I just want to show them off real quick. These are Gundam model kits, also called Gunpla, and they are itty-bitty little pieces, like this and this. Just different pieces on these wireframes. Then you cut them out where it's joining. I'm using an X-Acto knife because it's what I have and I'm familiar with them. And you trim off the parts where it was touching here. If they have any stickers or decals, you add them on. And then you assemble them until it looks like this, which I'm partway through for this one.
And what is Gundam?
Gundam is a Japanese anime that has over 50 different series.
They look like Transformers. It's Japanese Transformers.
Well, Transformers is Japanese.
It's
yeah.
It's Transformers 2.0? I don't know. It's Transformers. They're Transformers.
Yeah, they're giant mech robots. This is that Gundam is the one that popularized the giant fighting robot genre. I don't know if they were the first, but they're probably one of the most popular. And it's one of those, it's just like He-Man or Transformers, where they're cartoons to sell toys. And I've started down the rabbit hole, and it's fun. It's like a 3D Lego man with blasters and laser swords. I think it's fun.
I'm glad you think it's fun.
And that's actually all I did, because I built these two yesterday, or Saturday and Sunday. We got these Saturday afternoon.
We bought these Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening.
I will say these are what's called HG kits, which is hobby grade. This one here, this is actually what one of the boxes look like for funsies. It's called RG, which is real grade, I believe. And this is basically a beginner kit. Is the HG. The RG is a more complicated intermediate kit, and it goes up to 15-inch tall giant monsters that I don't think I'll ever get into because it'll take me a year to finish.
And you don't have attention span for that.
Well, I might actually for one of those, but it's more the fact of there's just a lot of stuff. That's a whip. That's a bat right there.
Yep. Okay.
Agreed.
Well, I have more traditional stitching whips, but we will show you. I will show you. So I started the week with the Star Touched Meadow November block. There we go. By the way, there are no before pictures this week because I am literally 6 steps behind on my day, and I don't care right now.
Huggies?
I don't mean that to sound like I don't care, but
just accept the hugs and feel better.
I accept the hugs. I know you guys don't necessarily care, even though you like seeing the before pictures.
They understand life is.
Yes. So I did 301 stitches on this, and here-ish, and here. I am missing a color from this one and a color from the December block, and I swear if I don't get them from Witchelt soon, I'm gonna scream.
I think you might want to. I don't know when you want to mention that, so I'll wait until later then.
Okay. Alright. And then I kind of went down my own little rabbit hole. Now, he selected words of praise for a couple of the prompts. Words or letters, and then we were going to develop, special and why. I realized how close I was to finishing this. So we kind of diverted the plans. Here's Words of Praise. It is from Stony Creek Collection. I don't know why I wanted to put sampler in front of it, but. And I ended up doing 1,565 stitches on it.
Done.
And it is a finish. Yay! So I had to finish Redeemer. Or no. I don't know if I had any of Redeemer. No, I did not. I had to finish Rejoice, Redeemer, and the Cross. And that was more stitches than I honestly thought it was going to be, because there was so little left to do. So I used this for something that had words or letters, a whip that is special, whip of choice if I like tacos, and then A and part of G on the monthly.
Woohoo!
I did not finish all of Taco Week. I don't always finish all of the 300, 400 weeks.
Wonder why.
Well, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Wednesday. What was going on Wednesday?
We went to the lake.
Wednesday we went to the lake at my aunt's place at the lake. Oh! I do have a really funny story to share with you. Wednesday, okay, so last Saturday I got a text message from the lady that I take my card making classes with. She asked me if I could help her Wednesday with a card class at Danbury Senior Living, which is the assisted living facility where my grandfather lives. So I said, of course I would. So I left and went up early and visited my grandpa, and then I went down to her class. And one of the little old ladies in her class, she introduced me to her little old ladies in her class, to her lovely ladies in her class as Leonard's granddaughter. And one of the ladies goes, "You're Leonard's granddaughter? Well, why isn't he here?" And I responded with, "Well, I don't really think he's interested in a card class." And she responded with, "Well, I'm going to go get him." And I'm like, "I don't really think he wants to do the class." She did not care. No, none was given. She rolled her little scooter right out the room, up the elevator to Grandpa's room, knocked on Grandpa's door, and insisted he come down and take the class. My mother was up there visiting him, so my mother came down and sat down with him at the table with the lady. And my mother was more help than she honestly gives herself credit for, because it was kind of helpful having her kind of assist the others with a lot of the stuff. So my grandfather took a card making class. I don't know that he enjoyed it. Well, I think he might have enjoyed it, but I don't know if he's ever going to do it again. So that was pretty funny. And then we went to, my aunt has a place on Lake Erie, and we had dinner with a small group of the family for my one cousin who was visiting. I was just really super busy all day Wednesday, so I didn't get much stitching done. Kind of part of why I didn't finish the week.
We didn't even go to Guild because cousin was here.
Yeah, we didn't even go to Guild because my cousin was here. Thursday was EGA day, so again, my stitching time was kind of limited. It is what it is, and that's how life flows sometimes. My final whip of the week.
Wiki. That was weird. I don't know where it came from.
I know. Harvest haul from the 2022 Keepsakes calendar. Now Joe had wanted me to work on this for a couple of the prompts, but because I went ham on Words of Praise, I decided to pull this out and use this for what?
I only did that because it was a 300-400 week, and I figured doing 1,600 stitches on one project would drive you insane.
I'm honestly surprised I pushed through and finished Words of Praise, because I was like, do I really?
Usually after 800, we learned this with the Olympic travel one that you did.
Yes.
That after about 800 stitches, unless you're really into it, you ain't happy.
Right, which is not wrong. 800 to 1,000 is about my max. But, I don't know. I went on it. I went all out on it. So, I did do Harvest Haul for 2 of the monthlies. I finished up the G because it's carrying garden vegetables. Here it is. Don't ask me. That fabric is a complete and total mistake.
Wasn't this for the Ohio State Marching Band and it wasn't dark enough?
Possibly was one of my test fabrics for it. I don't know. It was a complete and total mistake. It's got yellow dye spots all over it. You can't really see them, but it's fine for this project. And then I think I put it for the T for truck. I didn't write it down.
There you go.
So I did 494 stitches on this total, which the cat, just stitching in the cat, thanks, stitching in the cat, working on this basket, and then working on some blanketage in here.
I got to choose which part of this she stitched on.
Yeah, I was sitting here like, okay, do I want to stitch over here? Do I want to stitch over here? Do I want to stitch in here? And he's like, stitch the cat. So I stitched the cat. It was fabulous.
Anybody who knows me knows I like cats.
Mm-hmm.
Big cats, little cats, ones with fuzzy tails.
Kitties. So there's that. So that's been my stitching for the week. Hold please and I will show you the other thing I worked on this week. Okay, so like I said, Thursday was EGA day. And apparently our EGA has made it a tradition to do a class in the park in August, where we do some sort of fabric dyeing technique. Kathy, our one member, is really good with this, although she says I'm more of an expert than she is. I disagree. So we did coffee tea dyeing. This year we did coffee tea dyeing. I did not use coffee, or I did use tea. To dye my fabric. This piece was dyed with black walnuts. And they were actually black walnuts that came from Laura Ingle Wilder's farm because Kathy had been out there and she brought some black walnuts back. So, fun. This was dyed with tea. It was dyed with raspberry tea. It is not nearly as pink as the others were. I think mine kind of got crowded out of that one, but that's okay. I'll use it for something. I do think coffee tea dyeing is a little bit more color fast than what I do. I need to find some dyeing that is color fast so I can dye some fabric for an embroidery project I want to do, but that's another story. And then this beauty was done with black beans. Yes, this was done with black beans.
Comment below. Who else just went, huh?
I don't know what I'm going to use these pieces for. Actually, I have an idea for this one. I forgot part of my haul. Ooh. I need to go grab the rest of my haul. I'm sorry, this video is going to be a little jumpy. Okay. So, I don't know if you would call this whips or haul. I don't really know. But we'll just roll right into the haul now that we've discussed that. You've already really shown your haul because of your little kits.
Mm-hmm. I love these things so much. They're so much fun.
I kind of got a lot of haul, y'all.
I think that's why she said yes. Also, I will say the reason why I got this many is because they were really on sale at Hobby Lobby.
They were on sale at Hobby Lobby. The July Mirabilia was titled Pretty in Pink. And I got her because she's pretty and she's pink.
I have to say.
I think I'm going to do her on that really light...
God bless you.
Thank you. That light, super light pink fabric. I think that would be a good pink fabric for this. And I got the V-Pack. And telling signs of trouble with Kreinik, Nora Corbett has not done a single Mirabilia design. Of her last 3 Mirabilia releases, none of them have Kreinik in them. That tells me all I need to know about
that situation.
That situation. I am not going to show you absolutely everything I bought from the craft stores. Simply because we'd be here all day. But I am going to show you... Where is... I think I don't have one of my sets. Do I? Yes, I do. Okay, I did stick it in here. I got my newest...
I feel like I just witnessed a clown car. There's just more and more and more stuff came out of that bag. It didn't look like it was going to get any smaller.
Bite me. I got my latest Annie's card making kit. Wishes and Blooms. So I have more cards to make. I donated a bunch of cards to MNG. And Jackie was like, our sunshine lady was like, you really want to give me all these cards? Yes, I have nothing to do with them. They're taking up space in my house. Please take them. And then I bought some Stampin' Up stuff. I bought stuff on the second-hand used market. These items are no longer in the catalog. Watercolor watermelon. There is a Facebook group for this. That's where I found them. Yeah, if you really want to if you like our card maker and you want the Facebook group, throw me a message. Whiskey Business. Because most of their Happy Father's Day male dad stuff is cars or tools. And well, I guess tools would work for my dad. This is more my dad. And then I got the Stampin' Die set for, it's called Barn Door. And part of the die set, you can make the door, the barn door, like a sliding door on the card. I gotta watch some videos on how to do that, though. So, those were aftermarket. Stamp It Up, or I guess I don't know what you call them. After catalog, Stamp It Up purchases. And then I got the Citrus Bloom sweet stuff. Yeah, you really can't see that. I got the stuff I need. I'll take that out. I have to find the page. Ah, here we are. So it's this stuff. So I got, you know, this card making. This is what it looks like. And I got the papers. I got some colors, some markers. I got these little embellishment things and all that.
Cool.
Yes. So that's my haul. Announcements. I have no announcements.
Oh, can I share a little joke real quick?
Plans. We need to share plans.
Oh, I just want to do one little thing real quick.
What up?
Laura had to use the bathroom while we were at Hobby Lobby. She knew where I was. She rounds the corner to...
No, there were 4 boxes.
Oh, yeah. I only planned on getting 3 of them. I put 4 there because I wanted her to look at me like I was crazy. And that was also nice. I didn't pick any of the ones that were available at the other place we were at because I didn't want to take away
Sweets
from them.
and Geeks.
Yep. Because the one they have, through the research I found, is actually not as priced as badly as I thought it was. Because what they have is actually kind of rare.
Well, okay, so in fairness to Sweets and Geeks, we spent money at Sweets and Geeks. We do spend money at Sweets and Geeks. So it's not like we're taking business away from them because we buy candy. And I go in there at least once a month and get something from them.
Oh, they also, none of these were there. I looked for these there. They didn't have them. Which is actually the main reason why we went where we did. Because I saw that they had these. This one here, the one with the wings that you'll see next week, hopefully, I'll get it done by then, is actually the main one I went to Hobby Lobby to get. Because it's from Gundam Wing Endless Waltz is the name of the movie. If you know, you know. If you know a millennial nerd, they'll probably know what I'm talking about and geek out on you.
Well, there you go.
Happy nerd noises.
Well, let's talk about plans.
Gundams.
Those are his plans.
And then if I'm done with that, do that.
We'll go back to the stitching. Because I can't afford to buy you 3 more Gundo kits.
Also, considering the fact that all of the ones I want now
are very pricey.
One of them is as much as a video game.
Alright, moving along. This is History of Cross Stitch Week. So, our first prompt is to stitch on a sampler or our oldest whip. I do have 2 samplers. I have Sampler Book and Leave a Kiss by Long Dog Sampler. Everybody says there's patterns or samplers, so I'm going to say it's a sampler. I'm not going to argue it.
I have a very simple smart just do Sampler Book. If anybody says Sampler Book isn't a sampler, they need mental help.
Okay. The second prompt is to stitch all your stitches in black. That's not happening. That's not happening. That's going to get the pass.
Okay.
The third one is to stitch on a whip where you have chosen your own colors. So, Sampler Book, Leave a Kiss, Quaker Turtle, Caddock, Stupid were the first ones I could come up with.
Quaker. I like the Quaker. Quaker Turtle.
I think Quaker Turtle may actually get this one too. Stitch on your favorite fabric. My favorite fabric is even weave. I have a ton of projects that are even weave. I would say the color that Quaker Turtle is on is one of my favorite colors.
Yep.
So.
Quaker. I really do just. I would love to see Quaker Turtle done.
So would I. And then, prompt number 5 is stitch all your stitches in red, blue, or green. And I think we can do a combination of them. I think I may have one other whip where red and blue would be in combination enough, because it's only a 200 stitch week. I do know that Christmas in blue would be enough blue, because it's all blue. So.
Well, there's another one. I just don't know if it's available.
What?
Arctic Blast.
That's actually got blues, grays, and pinks in it. So it could work, but Christmas in blue hasn't been stitched on this go around.
That's why I was asking.
Neither has, I think,
Christmas in blue works just fine.
Liberty has enough blue and red in it. Okay. So Christmas in blue it is. And then where am I at on August?
Well, while you do that, I'm going to ask them a real quick question. Comment below if you mind seeing my Gundam model kit stuff. Just like we did with her paper crafting. If you don't want to see it, we won't show it anymore. Yada, yada, yada. All that fun stuff. I just showed it because I'm really excited. But if you guys don't want to see it because it's not cross-stitch and definitely not a normal crafting hobby, that related to cross-stitch, then I won't show it anymore. So let me know below what you think.
Oh, I did the A. So I have S, H, E, A, and T left from August Heat.
Do you have your list of projects that you had just flipped to before?
Yes. The summer band sampler would work for this. And I could probably get a few more of the other letters out of that one. And I really want to work on that, so. We had offered up a good type for that. For the T. I don't know. We'll get there when I get there.
Let's see what the other letters.
H, E, and A.
Arctic Blast is A. Autumn and on Falcon Hollow is also A.
Yeah.
A Good Tyke is A.
A Good Tyke would work for A is also. I will figure that out when I get there. So, that has been whips. That has been haul. That has been plans. I believe we are done here. And not a moment too soon, because apparently I want to cough my head off right now.
Spiel. Please like, comment, subscribe, bell notification, thingy me bobby, the whole YouTube thingy me bob. It really does help. I don't know why, but it does.
Thank you for spending a little bit of time with us today. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. We hope you were entertained.
Are you not entertained?
And thank you for joining us. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.